second matchup in group number B, we have Hi5 from East Asia and Taiwan up against Revenant from India. Both of them who won their groups back in East Asia for Hi5 and India for Revenant. So these are two first place teams going up against each other now. Hi5 going for Mew, Slowbro, Urshifu, Absol for Xingdi as always, of course, and Aedegos to round out the team comp for Hi5. And Revenant Esports going with a Sableye now that they lost two. Picking up Saber themselves with a Glaceon, Cramorant, a Machamp, and a Trevenant, not having a healer in their team comp, and said a lot of damage and a lot of CC as well with that Trevenant and Sableye combination. They had to ban out the Zacian. Hi5 went for an Espeon ban. Espeon, still one of the strongest Pokemon as well right now. Maybe even stronger than Mew. I see people prioritize Espeon more than Mew, but Mew was first picked here after the Espeon was banned. And yeah, solid draft overall against Xingdi with that Focus Band and Potion pursued Absol. Aedegos running the Rescue Hood with Buddy Barrier and XP Share, a very, very defensive build and very supporty build for the Aedegos. Can India now win a map, but they're up against probably the tournament favorite of Hi5. Hi5 is considered by every team at this tournament to be the best team. So it's a big task for Revenant. And they have a Sableye currently looking for the invade onto Absol. Absol is one of the better early game Pokemon though, but even against Sableye it struggles of course, but Gossifleur is going to help out. Swifty now making over to the left side, looking for the red buff. With that Sableye getting spotted out, looking for the last hit, but the Astonish is going to miss, and Swifty is going to go in, but he has the eject button across the wall, and he's probably going to get taken down already right now. Yep, he is for sure down. First knockout of the game already for Hi5. And now Wuchuan looking for the auto text right here onto Machamp. And they're going to try to do something right here, but Blizzard's dropping low HP as well now, getting auto-tagged by this Gossifleur. And, but no casualty happening right here. Blizzard claiming the Baltoy, and now Glaceon already top path with it. Icy Wind Glaceon, I would assume so. It's gonna dash in, try to go for this last hit right here. Not level 5 yet, but again, Glaceon only needs level 4 and level 6. So as long as you get level 4, everything is totally fine. Swifty, no bot path, joining the Cramorant again. Looking maybe for a gank right here, but up against Slowbro and Mew, it's very, very difficult task to do much right here. Mew is knocking, also scouting out that Sableye is around, and Sableye just runs towards top path now, where a fight is breaking out. And you will see the Sableye just running from top to bot, looking for these KOs. Maybe if he lands onto with the knockoff onto Gossifleur, but the X speed is enough for it to run away. I know the pursuits are happening. One pursuit is going to connect. The second pursuit is connecting. Can Xingdi find these KOs right here? Revenant is going very aggressive. Another pursuit goes in. And there's a KO for Xingdi. He's looking for another pursuit. And another pursuit. But he's dropping low on HP. One more auto attack. And Xingdi's going to go down. But Aedegos keeps it alive. But no. Xingdi gets taken down. New basic attack is also going to take down the Sableye. But no, ZZ Ray is in a very bad position. One more basic attack. Blizzard's even going to crit and take him down. Not too bad of a fight for Revenant right here in this top path. Actually quite good for them. They take down the Absol. And that's a huge KO. BKZ now hitting level 5 for Hi5. He's going to a Big Blow Shifu. The Dark build. And yeah, honestly, good fight for Revenant in this early part of the game. Was very even. And now Blizzard has a lot of experience. Same for Crowley, who's level 7. Pursuit's coming through. And Hi5 is going to secure the Ataria. A lot of experience going into Xingdi now. And playing Absol into Sableye is also going to be very difficult. It is going to be very, very difficult. Xeso scoring 17 points. Hi5 is letting it happen. I know the Woodhammer's here for the side of Xeso. So nice score by him. Sneaking in there and being able to get that score. Swifty though getting caught right here. Focus Band's not going to keep him alive. Trying to invade again and failing another time at invading. Not going well so far. So at this point I feel like if you just go towards lanes early game would be much better. Because you can also just stop people from stacking. You can be quite annoying. And Crowley level 8 now. First Pokemon to hit level 8 in this game is that Glaceon of Revenant Esports. And now we have the bottom Regifight, but Hi5 already in position and they're just burning it down. Can Glaceon get here in time? Registeel is under half HP. Now there's Glaceon coming in. Xingdi's dropping low on HP and Xingdi is getting taken down. Icy went onto Registeel and they get it! No wait, Mew got it! Oh, never mind, Mew got it with the Surf. Gets it for Hi5 still. Oh no, Revenant could have just made something insane happen here. But then the Mew is just in time with the Surf and he's gonna get the last hit, but he goes down. At least they get ZZ Ray. And Revenant still totally in this game right now. Woodhammer Pain Split for the Trevenant. But Mew is saving the game there for Hi5 in this early game stage. If they lose that Reggie right here, it would be terrible for Hi5. Already. Swifty running around again. Xingdi starting the Reggie Lecky. And so far not having... I mean, he still is doing quite fine. Sucker Punch comes through. Can Revenant maybe steal this away? They have Vic Blow, right? This should be easy pickup for the Regieleki for Hi5. Would Vic Blow comes through, but Machamp Unite from the side flies in, and they get 1 KO onto Absol. BKZ is probably going to fall next, maybe as well, but the Throat Chop gets him out of harm's way. Lesion is here as well now, we're looking for the Icy Wind. And Swifty, he's dropping so low on HP, has the eject button away. Zizray with a boosted out attack onto Crowley. Crowley's very low on HP. Can Zizray finish him off? Lesion comes through, looking for more Icy Wind, he's gonna get Mew. Nice KO for Crowley. It's a 1-for-1 in the end. Crummer is also getting taken down. And Shingy's back now, the Vic Blow. Oh, the Urshifu Unite's gonna take down Machamp, and Absol flies in from the side with the Pursuit. Another KO for Hi5, and now they can score a lot of points right here. 30 go in, another 30 go in, and they're gonna finish off the goal probably with the 30 of Slowbro if they want to. They're just gonna let Urshifu stack a few more points right here to get his attack rate back up, and then they're gonna maybe do those 30 points for Edigos if they want to, but looks like they decided against it. They're not breaking the goal yet. We're gonna keep the goal alive for now, because why just give the enemy free experience, right? We can just not give them free experience. And now Vic Blow, Shifu's probably fully stacked already. 8 seconds for bottom Reggie to spawn. And both teams already looking in position, but Machamp is gonna 40 point back cap right here, putting Revenant back into elite in points. But this will make Hi5 start on this. Actually at 1 point as well. That's quite nice. But Hi5 is gonna be an eventually Terminal comes through. Just trying to buy time for the rest of the team to be here. Woodhammer's coming through as well, locking up Soul. Pain splits onto Regice. Can he maybe steal it away? No, he can't. Vic Blow, of course, is there. And Hi5 is going to get the Reggie, but Machamp on the flank. No, does he have Unite move? No, he doesn't have Unite move up yet. He's waiting for it still. This could be a fight for Revenant. They're currently in the flank of Hi5, and Hi5 is not aware of it. Mew's getting confused. Ray jumped down with the Dynamic Punch. Edigos is going to keep Mew quite healthy. Solar Beam is coming through, and 2 people go down from Revenant. They punch also the 4th member up, and it's only Blizzard. Only Machamp alive now. And suddenly Revenant just get completely aced. I thought this could be a good fight for them, but Crummeron didn't even get its Unite move out. And Hi5 aces Revenant on this bottom path team fight. 35 points going for Shifu as well. Revenant still with a 4-point lead, but now there was a huge team fight win for the side of Hi5. It puts them into a huge experience lead. After this bottom path team fight, I really thought Revenant can actually have a good fight there, but they somehow scrambled and fell apart. Lesium getting caught, Crummeron getting caught, not using Unite move. Was kind of the doom. Now Regieleki being taken as well again by Revenant Esports, looking for it. Swifty Wushu and getting locked up, and he gets auto-take to death by Machamp. Nice go here. Turning the favor into the side of Revenant Esports. Oh, the boost auto-take almost gave him away. What is Sableye doing? He's just flinging his arms around. He gets taken down. Crummeron with a nice Unite move, but no, not even nice. This gets taken down. 4 more KOs again for Hi5. And they have to break the goal right now. Can they do the 50 before Regieleki walks in? Ooh, they get it in. They get 50 points in right before Regieleki breaks the goal. That was so close, man. Now 10-point lead for the side of Hi5. Looking for a tier 2 push as well. Are they too deep? Are they too deep? The Vic Blow is being charged up. And Urshifu is getting taken down. Percy goes onto the Sableye, who is going to live. And now Regieleki is going to get defended in the end still. Hi5 with only a 10-point lead. So Revenant is by far still their best game they had so far today. And they're not too far behind. They're really not too far behind. But Reggie is being taken now on bot path for the side. Oh, it's Reggie steal as well. That's... oh. A Mew with Reggie steal is not legal. That is so much damage coming out of the solar beams. And again, Revenant doesn't have a healing Pokemon. So all these solar beams are going to be hurting a lot. They come out of this Mew now. Revenant looking for a top push. This goal is there at 1 point. And they want to maybe get those Machamp points into that. But Slowbro is just 1v3ing them right now. He's chasing down the Sableye. And Sableye, he jack buttons over the Confused Ray. And Sableye might just go down right here. Yeah, Slowbro is going to take down Sableye. Now it's a 4v5 in favor of Hi5. Big Blow is going to miss onto Revenant. Woodhammer is also going to miss. Solar Beams are flying through now into a boost auto take. And level 40 Mew with Reggie is very dirty. Absol jumping in, using Unite move quite early, not hitting out too much because they actually engaged away from it. And Xingyi's caught in a bad position. Xingyi's dropping low. But Elgosan is going to land. Machamp is backcapping right now. And Rayquaza is just going to fall. Rayquaza is going low. And Hi5 is going to claim it. Machamp is backcapping points right now. While his team is dying and Rayquaza is falling. Oh man. That's not what you like to see. Blizzard, that's just such a bad decision for a backcap right here. 80 points going, 100 points going for Hi5. They now have a 90-point lead and they can probably score some more points as well. Slowbro's gonna walk in. Machem does have Unite move up. And he's gonna get rid of the Slowbro shield almost. He does get rid of the shield. There's still 1 minute left. They get 100 points in with the Absol. Another 100 points going from you. Another 80 almost going for Slowbro, but not quite. If Revenant aces Hi5 here, they might still have a chance. But obviously it's quite close because there's still top goal up that they can maybe push. And BKZ is gonna fall. That's 1 KO for the side of Revenant. Can they find some more KOs right here? Woodhammer's going to miss. And Absol is taken down. But Mew is gonna turn around the favor. Gets 1 KO for its team. Bushuan is also gonna fall. That's 3 down for Hi5, but the solar beam damage is so much. He's gonna finish off another one. And now Revenant only have 2 members left standing. Only 2 members left standing with 30 seconds left to go. There's no way they can score this many points. Was shown another 100 going for Slowbro as well. And it's going to see the D. Hi5 is going to take the first map. Revenant going for Mew, Hooper, Lucario, a Dodrio and a Revenant. Up against Hi5 now picking the Cramorant with Urshifu, Slowbro, Aedigos, Glaceon. They were forced to ban Zacian again. And Revenant decided to ban Espeon and this time pick Mew for themselves. The same that Hi5 did last game. Let's see what the Mew can do for Revenant. India still here to take a map in this tournament. Would be obviously very good for the region if they could at least win 1 map. But up against Hi5, it's obviously a very big task. Looking at head item split, we have a Spoon on Cramorant. Besides that, everything looks quite okay. Special specs on Slowbro instead of a Spoon. And then Spoon double glasses also on Mew. Heading into game number 2. This time we have Shingdi on... Wait, what was Shingdi playing? Was it the Glaceon? For the right side, he's going to head over to the jungle position. And left side, we have Crowley. Do we have any invading happening in this match? Doesn't look like we have anyone invading. Nope, no Sableye this time around for either team. So, no invading is happening. Gossiflor still gonna... Actually, Hi5 is going for a 4-man jungle right now very fast. Hi5 did take down the bottom of blue buff very fast because I tried to force his way towards the left side with his Kapu, obviously one of the worst early game Pokemon as well. Very difficult, and I think Hooper's just gonna KO him. Maybe, slowly over time, just keep auto-taking, confusing, astonishing. It's very difficult for BKZ to play the game. But early gank here by Shingdi now on the Glaceon after just not even taking a buff. Goes over to the Gossiflor and Blizzard's going to get taken down. First knockout of the game for Hi5 already. BKZ has the eject button away. As I mentioned, has no chance against Super in the early stages of the game. And yeah, the early gank by the Glaceon gets Lucario. And it takes him down quite easily. That's because Hi5 just killed out the jungle so fast that Glaceon can just be top so fast. And with that red buff on Gossiflor, Lucario cannot get away after trying to get those stacks in. Aedigos evolution done now. Z-Ray going for the Whirlpool right here very aggressively already. And he already has 2 level lead over Mew right now. Revenant Esports completely getting destroyed on bot path. Losing a lot of last hits. Was Cramorant on level 6? Exit type being popped by Lucario. Looking for the jump in right now. But the eject button of Shingdi is enough to keep him to safety. But the Soul Beam comes through as well. They're changing their laning now. Cramorant going for those mid-buy toys. Big blow now being achieved for BKZ. Can he get away? The Astonish is going to hit into the Solar Beam. Light Screen as well. And BKZ is for sure going to get taken down. Nice KO for the Lucario. He's going to go to the right side now. Score another 4 points. Stack his attack rate up. And Dodrio also zooming in right now. Can they get Crowley? So Crowley's dropping low in HP and the air slash of Dodrio. Not Dodrio, of Cramorant is going to take down Dodrio. And Hi5 now with insane early game. They're going to take over the mid Altarias as well quite easily. Z-Rays here. Solo Beam is not going to get anything. And he's going to take the big Altaria to a lot of experience. Now Z-Ray already almost level 8 now. Swift is going to take the Hyperspace Port after being a tiny bit annoying. And he's totally safe. Now level 6 has that freeze try unlocked. Big blows come through. Up against Power Punch. Power Punch against Power Punch 2.0. But Z-Ray might be caught right here. Huge KO for Crowley maybe, but no, the duck. Cramorant is going to win. He wins the bird duel. And he takes down Crowley. He does get taken down in the end, which is still a nice KO for Revenant in the end. So honestly, kind of win for Revenant. Because they take down a level 8 Pokemon. Big Blow being charged up as well again. Altaria is in the bush now, and Blizzard should be able to take this Altaria down. 10 seconds for Reggie to spawn, and we already have Urshifu. We have 5 members of Hi5 moving towards bot path, but so is now Hooper using the the Hyperspace Portal to port everyone down to bottom path as well. No, actually, Hooper's staying top path. I mean, Hi5 has probably no chance. I mean, Revenant has no chance of winning this. Drip Pack comes through onto BKZ. Can they take down BKZ? That would be huge. The big blow would be gone. But no, Crowley gets destroyed by the Glaceon Knight. Z-Ray eject buttoning away, but the Woodhammer should be maybe to take him down into... Yeah, he's going to get branch poked And at least a KO for the side of Revenant. Fight is still breaking out now. Lucario's on the side, maybe looking for the last one, Regice. He's going to be very patient, and he's just going to let Hooper scout out vision right here, but Swifty's dropping low on HP. Swifty's dropping very low, trying to get in the hyperspace port, and he does live with it. And now Crowley's back. Crowley's back, jump kick into drill pack, but he's slowed enough. He doesn't get the drill pack out. Regice is dropping low on HP, but the Vic Blow is able to secure it for the side of Hi5. But that was a very chaotic fight that Revenant could have maybe won, actually. It was very, very close. Oh, but now Revenant is going very deep right here. The close combat is going to hit, but he has nowhere to go. Blizzard's going to the right side, trying to pick up those berries, but he is getting knocked out by the Glaceon. 4 minutes passed, but Revenant with a point lead, 75 to 16 points. So at least they have something going on for them. But yeah, I mean, it's difficult. Next Ataria spawn is happening already. Mew is porting towards top path with that hyperspace port. The big blow is coming through because at almost level 9. They're going to engage onto Revenant, but the pain split should keep Seiso quite alive. And yes, it's going to keep him alive. They go looking for the push now. Woodhammer, Phantom Force, trying to buy so much time. But oh my god, the Cramorant burst is insane. And they just birth both down. Double KO for Cramorant. You also have a KO on top path for the Glaceon. But Revenant was at least able to secure the Regieleki with Lucario. But Cramorant doing so much damage there. And Glaceon also getting a double KO on top path onto Lucario. They maybe should just let it go in, honestly. Would be free experience. Okay, they just reduced the points on it. And now they let it walk in. I think I like it a lot. They also reduced 8 points from it. And now Glaceon can just take all those NDDs on the right side. And it's terrible for Revenant, because now they're even less behind or they're going to be further behind in experience. But a lot of points go here through for the side of Revenant. Crowley going to the enemy Flux Storm, but now Hi5 is on the chase right here. Lucario Knight comes through into Revenant Knight. Nice drip pack though, landing as well. They're using the Hooper Unbound. There's just a full-on team fight happening. Eldegoss jumping up, keeping Hi5 very healthy. Another Woodhammer is going to land onto Urshifu and Eldegoss. Oh, Lucario is getting blown into pieces. Slowbro Knight also going into Lucario now. Mew and Lucario down for Revenant. They did take Cramorant at least down. But yeah, it's not enough. Another member 4 is where Dojo is getting taken down. Oh my, the big blow. Triple KO for Hooper. For Urshifu. Hooper gets blown into pieces by the big blow. And Hi5 also finishing off their first goal of the game. Now they're going to take a free Regice too. I mean, Revenant's early games, they have gotten better, but they just, at some point, they just don't have a chance in team fights. Their team fighting is just not as good as the other teams, sadly. And they just fall apart in team fights at some point. It is difficult. They do able to keep up on points and experience decent amount, but yeah, as soon as team fighting starts, they just don't have a chance. 2 more people of Revenant go down, but they do at least get slow, bro. Blizzard has the close combat, but it's not going to be enough healing. Double KO for Glaceon again on the chase of Mew as well. Icy Wind. Triple KO for Glaceon. Oh. And now it's already level 13. Almost 14. For this Ice Fox. Heading towards top path now, looking for the Regieleki. If this one goes in, they can score 50 points. For the side of the Urshifu if they want to. And Lucario spot, which means no last hitting C. But Revenant Knight goes in into Dodo Knight, looking for the engagement now into a drill pack. And they actually get Shingdi. Glaceon is down. But Urshifu punching up Revenant, making a 1-for-1 at least. But Glaceon going down is huge for the self Revenant. There's a lot of experience. Drill pack goes in again. But Crowley gets slowed and he's taken down. Trying to do a lot right here, but just can't do it. But I mean, they have to still try, right? At least they keep on trying and keep throwing themselves at Hi5, but they just don't have a way of getting KOs. Big blows coming through, Regieleki is being taken. And now Revenant has to try and defend this Regieleki. Still 205 points for them, 175 for Hi5. So Hi5 still have to do something in this game. They can't just wait and chill. Because Hi5 still has less points, but they have a lot more experience. 14 on Glaceon, 13 on Cramorant, 13 on Urshifu, up against a level 13 Dojo, pretty much being the only carry right now for Revenant when it comes to high experience. And yeah, you know, Glaceon is just so hard to deal with in late game. It just one-shots any Pokemon with the double Icy Wind free strike combo. 10 seconds for Rayquaza to spawn. Could be the last Rayquaza for India in this tournament. Can they somehow make the comeback happen? It's funny to say comeback happen because they have more points, but we know just they're still behind. But Dojo is going to put them further into the lead now. 291 to 175 points. And Hi5 is going slowly for this Rayquaza. They have very good last hitting, of course. Nice Supreme comes through. This could be good team fight for Revenant. Eligos has to use quite early its Unite move, but Cramorant is there as well. Now Doryu's already down. I mean, Lucario is down. Doryu jumping in. He gets taken out by the Cramorant Unite. Now a 5v3 advantage for the side of the Taiwanese team. And they're going to go for this Rayquaza right now. Mew is going in right now. Mew is also getting taken down. 4 people down for Revenant. And that's India out of this tournament, most likely. They take Rayquaza down. Hi5 gets punched into the face by Yoshifu. They still have to score at least twice, which would happen quite easily. There's 4 more points going in. Slowbro is going to score. Cram is going to score. Shifu going to score. And India is out of this tournament, sadly not winning a single map today. Marcus and Revenant Esports both fall down to the other Asia teams. And Hi5 is going to take a 2-0. And now they're going to fight against MOS for the first place spot in Group B next.